Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. Before I start this video, I want to give you a real quick update on the t-shirt situation. Look, the bags still aren't here. It's Friday the 16th. Now, having said that, my UPS guy typically doesn't show up here till about 4:30 in the afternoon. So I'm hoping that on his little brown truck today will be my poly bags. As soon as I get those poly bags, I'm going to be stuffing them with t-shirts and mailing them out. And, you know, I don't know what... There have been a couple of people, thankfully, just a couple of people drive me crazy about it. I can't make things happen that's beyond my control. You know, but we are talking literally about being either... I will either be shipping t-shirts tomorrow, or I guarantee you shipping t-shirts Monday. You know, so we're talking about... It's about to happen, so... Please, no more PMs wanting to know where your t-shirt's at. I mean, really, you know, you're driving me crazy. Don't get me wrong, I get it. You know, I kind of wish I wouldn't have showed you all the t-shirts we're in. I should have just said, I haven't got them yet, you know, and then I wouldn't have had this. But, you know, I like to keep things up front. I like to be transparent and let you know what's going on, especially since you guys have sent me money. So... All right, so anyway, listen, that's the deal. I don't have the bags yet. I do have like 2 bags, but, you know, and I thought about shipping it out to a couple of people that were, quote-unquote, becoming squeaky wheels. But then I thought to myself, no, they can wait like everybody else. It's just the way it is. All right, listen, I get this package today. You know, before I even get to that, let me tell you a little story. You know, one thing about YouTube that has always been a blessing, as far as I'm concerned, is that I've been introduced to people from all over the world. Literally, all over the globe. I've met people, I've been introduced to people in Australia and just everywhere. You know what I'm talking about, all through Europe. And I met this guy named Shun. And he was introduced to me by a guy named Tony. Or most of you know him as Propaganda Buster. And one thing led to the next. We kind of became friends, and then that Fukushima thing happened, and he posted a video of him loading up his van with relief supplies, water and whatnot, and heading off to the disaster, the tsunami disaster, to help the people that needed help. And I remember being so impressed with that because, you know, let's be honest, it's one thing to head off to a disaster zone to help people. It's another thing entirely when that disaster zone is radioactive. You know, I mean, I'd like to think that I have that kind of, intestinal fortitude, but I don't think I do. I don't know that I would have loaded up my vehicle and headed towards that kind of disaster zone, but Shun did. And it impressed me so much that I actually sent in a recommendation to the governor of Kentucky to commission Shun a Kentucky colonel. And luckily, the governor of Kentucky recognized what I recognized in Shun and gave him a commission as a colonel. So now, from now until the end of time, he is known as Colonel Shun. So Colonel Shun is a really fascinating guy. Anyway, he told me he wanted to send me something from Japan. And he did tell me what it was, but I'm not going to share that with you yet. I'll let it be a surprise. But, yeah, you know, so this package showed up today via... courier, which I'd never had a package delivered to me by a courier before. But, you know, maybe that's the way it works when you send something from Japan. I have no idea. But anyway, I'm going to open this package from Colonel Shun. By the way, Colonel, a lot of people don't realize this, but you do not have to be from Kentucky or an American to be a Kentucky colonel. One of the most famous Kentucky colonels that was not was Sir Winston Churchill, the former Prime Minister of Great Britain. Okay, so I'm going to open this with the knife that Jeff Cutlery Lover gave me. One of the first gifts that was ever sent to me by any of my subscribers was from Jeff. And Cutlery Lover, as you know, is awesome guy. But he sent me this buck, and I'm going to go ahead and use it to open this package. All right. She did a pretty good job of sealing this up. Not sure what kind of tape that is. I guess it's like a brown duct tape, maybe. I don't know. It almost seems like a medical tape of some sort. Okay. Never cut towards you unless you're me. You'd like to get cut. You know. All right, I want to make sure I get this. Okay, I believe it is. Okay, now that is the logo of Tony, Propaganda Buster, Texas Daddy, is what they call him in Japan. that's a fascinating story in itself. Shun has formed a really tight friendship with Tony, and they do a lot of stuff together. But Shun translates Tony's videos into Japanese, and he has a channel called Outside Sound. I'm going to leave a link underneath this to you, and I'd really like you to go check Shun out. He's a really neat guy. Okay, so. Okay, the first thing, I guess I should open this up. I don't want to, need to be careful because it's a liquid, you can tell that. Okay, now this is a bottle of oil, and it's in Japanese writing, so I don't know what the name of it is. Okay. Alright, let me make sure I center this. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And this is in Japanese writing. My Japanese friends will know what that says, but I don't. There's a piece of tape here and here. Okay, it's a knife. I want to open this, but I want to make sure I don't. Okay. This is a custom knife by a famous Japanese knife maker. And I wish I knew his name, but I don't. The blade is amazing on this thing. Shun told me, he did tell me what he was sending me. He told me that this custom knife maker in Japan is very famous, and it takes many months to get one from him because he makes them individually. And this is wood. How amazing is that? That is just absolutely beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful knife. Shun, my friend, my fellow Kentucky Colonel, you are an amazing human being, and I really appreciate this gift. Definitely outstanding. You really humble me. You honor me with this. This is just an amazing, amazing gift. Thank you very much. I can only imagine what something like that costs. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Now he sent me, and you know what? And as usual, because this is the way I roll, I did not bring my glasses out. Dear Colonel Hunter, please find herewith enclosed ninja knife. Made by one of the most famous craftsmen in Japan. It took me 2 months to get it after I placed the order. I know you have a lot of knives, but I hope you don't have the same knife. I guarantee you, Shun, I did not have this knife in your collection. This is just to express my great thanks to you for our friendship and nominating me for Kentucky Colonel, which is one of the most memorable events in my life. I hope your new business goes well. Please take care of yourself. Sincerely, Shun. Now, just so you know, this was not necessary to send me this for nominating him to be a Kentucky Colonel. It was my honor and privilege to nominate him to become a Kentucky Colonel, and there was definitely nothing needed in return for that. But this is the way the Japanese are. That's just it is what it is. But definitely not something that was asked for sure. But Shun, thank you very much. This is just absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. You're an amazing guy. I'll tell you what. I said that way back when I nominated you to be a Kentucky Colonel. I said, this guy, what you did was amazing. What you did, to completely take yourself out of the equation and risk your health, to go help your fellow human beings. That's just, it is what it is. It's nothing that very few of us will ever do, So, on behalf of the people that you helped, thank you, definitely. So anyway, that's all I got for you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that, and everybody take care. See ya.